Hi everybody. Last night I set up a little experiment here in my 20-gallon tank, and I wanted to show people why I don't use a polishing pad. Now, I set this experiment up during my live stream on Friday night, and the idea was that by the end of the live stream we were probably going to see some kind of results. Of course, I forgot to check at the end of the live stream, and so we did not get to see the results, but that was last night. So we're talking about maybe 12 hours ago. And the results are exactly what I expected them to be. We've already got some backflow over the emergency overflow. So what I'm talking about here is the difference between a regular filter pad and a polishing pad. And in my live stream last night, I was talking about a very low budget way you could get polishing pads. Now, a real polishing pad is a very, very fine filter pad. In fact, it filters down to measurements in the size of microns. 20, 30 microns is the only size that will get through there. So we're talking about stuff about the size of grains of pollen. We're in the range of almost coffee filter kind of filtration on your polishing pads. So if you go to the Walmart or the Target or wherever and you get your batting, you know, your regular filter material there, in that same sewing section you can find this stuff. This is fleece. This is not the batting, but it's a very thin material. Again, this is made for fleece lining of jackets or quilting or whatever, but it makes for a very, very good polishing pad and filters out your aquarium very, very fine. So you will notice we've got very little detritus and debris floating around in the water, which is fairly typical of my tanks. If we look here into my discus tank, you can forgive the reflection on the glass from the pond for a moment, but you can see detritus and stuff just sort of swirling around in the water. It's caused by the fish kicking up stuff off the bottom and the current swirling around. It's not the same as having cloudy water or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a little bit of detritus and debris swirling around in the tank. And you'll notice this tank no longer has any of that. The water has been going through that polishing pad. But my issue with the polishing pad, and this was the whole point of doing the experiment last night, was to show people that they clog up really, really quickly. And in fact, I was joking last night, well, half joking, saying that by the end of the live stream, this pad would be clogged up. Now, I said that about an hour before the live stream was over, and so it probably would not have been clogged up that quickly. But again, we're talking about maybe 12 hours now, and you can see this pad is already clogged up. Look at that. So it does not take long at all for these to clog up and start backflowing. I removed it, and boom, instantly we've got free-flowing water again. So I'm going to have to get in here today and change this filter out and put a regular filter in, because as you can see, it is still flowing a little bit, but once it's been in there for a few moments, it's going to start backing up and overflowing again, and so we're going to have to replace that. And that is my biggest gripe with a polishing pad. I don't have any problem with them in the fact of what they do. I just have a problem in the fact that once you start using them, they clog up very, very quickly, and you have to change your filter pretty much every day if you want to keep a polishing pad in your tank. So that is my reasoning. That is my update on the little experiment from the live stream last night. And if you're not already familiar with my live streams, make sure you tune in Friday night and Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Come hang out with me in the fish room. I make myself available for questions and comments and anything you might want to follow up on from any of my videos, etc. If you're looking for that kind of stuff, then Friday night or Sunday night is your time to tune in for my live stream. So make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos or live streams coming up. So thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you real soon on the next one.